Okay, students, in this video you are going to learn about accounting goodwill treatment. Accounting treatment of existing goodwill. Goodwill appearing in the balance sheet, that is existing goodwill, is the purchased goodwill and following accounting standards 26 intangible assets. It is recognized in the books of the firm. It is recognized in the books of the firm, isn't it? Goodwill existing in the books of accounts is written off. It will be written off unless the partners decide otherwise. When existing goodwill written off. So usually if we are having any goodwill in the balance sheet, existing goodwill, that existing goodwill will be written off by the partners as per their existing profit and loss sharing ratio, which means old goodwill, book goodwill, existing goodwill will be written off by all the partners as per their old profit and loss sharing ratio. So in that sense, what is the general entry and when existing goodwill is written off? So how they are written offing? Let's see one by one. Goodwill, if any appearing in the books of the firm, is written off by debiting it to the partners capital accounts. Debiting it to the where it be debited, partners capital account. If it is fluctuating capital account, it is capital account. If it is fixed capital account, current account, isn't it? In their old profit sharing ratio, which profit sharing ratio? At their old profit sharing ratio. That is very important. And by crediting goodwill account, the entry is how they are doing the entry. Let's see. One is all the partners capital or current account debtor to goodwill account. So usually what we will write, goodwill account debtor to all the partners capital account, isn't it? But now it is existing goodwill, book goodwill, that should be written off by the partners in this sense. All the partners capital account or current account debited to goodwill account. So as per their old profit sharing ratio, they are write off the goodwill of the firm. Existing goodwill is written off because the first valuation of goodwill is made. Why? The first valuation of goodwill is made. That's why we are write off that existing goodwill, which is for the business and includes goodwill appearing in the books of the firm. If existing goodwill is not written off, it leads to accounting of goodwill twice up to the extent of existing goodwill. So what will happen by chance if we fails to write off? So it leads to accounting of goodwill twice up, which means more than one time. Before that existing goodwill is only 1 lakh, but at present the goodwill is valued for 50,000. So it may be negative or positive figures. So we are going to deal with the help of a problem. By chance existing goodwill is not written off. In that sense, how to deal that goodwill? But important notice, what they have given important notice, when question does not prescribe the accounting treatment of existing goodwill, it is written off to partners as per their existing profit and loss sharing ratio, that will be written off in capital or current account in partners, isn't it? By chance if they did not prescribe also, we are writing off, or we should not write off, which means that existing would be add with that did not write off. So in this sense they won't written off, but they did not give anything about existing goodwill, that should be written off. So goodwill account will be opened. Without opening goodwill account also, we will do some records that we have discussed in our previous video, that should be in the part of retirement. If you have any doubt, you can refer that goodwill videos in our YouTube channel especially. So now we can deal when existing goodwill is carried in the books of account. When existing goodwill is carried, usually we will write off, but now we are going to carry that existing goodwill. So what will happen? Existing goodwill is carried in the books of account. Okay. When existing goodwill is carried in the books of account, in case the partners decide to carry forward the value of existing goodwill in the books of account, partners decided, who is deciding? Partners decided to carry forward the existing goodwill for the present situation, that is the existing goodwill in the books of account. Effect is given net increase or decrease in the value of goodwill. It leads to net increase or decrease in the value of goodwill. For example, value of goodwill is determined 1 lakh rupees and goodwill appears in the books 20,000 rupees. So in this situation, what is happening in the business? Buxer sacrifice 1/10th share in favor of bought. Buxer sacrifice 1/10th share in favor of bought. So in this situation, since Buxer has sacrificed, he will be crediting by 1/10, that is 80,000 into 1/10, because 1/10 only he is sharing, sacrificing, especially Buxer is sacrificing favor for bought. So as I told you already, that gaining partner should compensate some amount of goodwill to sacrificing partner. Here who is the sacrificing partner? Buxer is sacrificing partner. Who is gaining partner? Bought is gaining partner. So bought have to sacrifice some amount of goodwill, that is sacrificing amount, that is 1/10th of 10th amount on goodwill to whom? Buxer. So bought have to sacrifice to Buxer. So Buxer should be compensated by bought, isn't it? Since bought has gained, who is gained here? Bought only. So bought has to give that goodwill money as a compensation to Buxer. He will be debited by 8,000 rupees. 1/10 of 80,000 is 8,000 rupees, and his account will be debited automatically. You can write whose account will be debited? Gained partner. Gained partner. Who is gained partner? Bought's capital account returned to Buxer's capital account. How much amount? 8,000 rupees. So let's discuss with the problem for your better understanding. It is very easiest and very good problem it is. Illustration 6. Rima, Shima are partners. Who are partners? Rima, Shima are partners. Sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 4:1. 4:1. They decide to share profits in the ratio 3:2. But existing profit and loss sharing ratio is 4:1. New profit and loss sharing ratio is 3:1. 3:2. It is new. It is old. Okay. First April 2019, it is 3:2. The decision to change profit sharing ratio was taken after crediting share of profit for the year ended 31st March 2020, but they did a mistake. In this sense, they have taken this decision. When they have taken the decision on 1st April 2019, the decisions have taken after set of that profit. How much profit they have given down. So we have to read it. So the decision is taken after the decision to change profit sharing ratio was taken after crediting share of profit for the year ending 31st March 2020. So previous year profit or loss, whatever it is shared to the partners successfully. It is credited or debited to the partners capital account. So share of profit, if it is profit will be crediting in partners capital account as per their existing profit and loss sharing ratio. Now the decision they have taken, that is new profit and loss sharing ratio, that is 3:2. But old profit and loss sharing ratio, that is 4:1. But this 3:2 taken decision after share of profit. So let's discuss one by one. The respective partners capital account, which was 1 lakh rupees. isn't it? So in this sense, the respective partner's capital account, which was 1 lakh rupees. Okay. In this situation, that 1 lakh amount rupees will be taken as a profit amount. That profit will be shared as per their existing and new profit and loss sharing ratio. With the help of that, you can comes to know who have to be debited how much and who have to be credited how much. Goodwill of the firm as at 1st April 2019 was valued 75,000. Goodwill when they have valued 1st April 2019 previous year, isn't it, or first day of current year. Capital accounts credit balance as at 31st March 2020. So capital accounts credit balance, they have given 5 lakh, 6 lakh. It is the opening balances for both the partners REMA and SEMA. They are asking us to pass necessary journal entry. We can start with the calculation one by one. First, they have told REMA and SEMA are partners sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 4:1. So 4:1 is their existing profit and loss sharing ratio. REMA, SEMA. 4:1, isn't it? So 4 by 5, 1 by 5. It is their old profit sharing ratio or existing profit and loss sharing ratio. So in this situation, what is the new profit sharing ratio they have given? When they are calculating after set of the profit or losses to the partners, the new profit and loss sharing ratio is 3:2. Whether it is 3:2? Yes, 3:2. So 3 by 5, 2 by 5. I hope you understand what I am doing here, isn't it? So now we are going to do that sacrificing ratio. What is the sacrificing ratio formula? Old minus new. So do that old minus new. Old minus new means 4 minus 3 divided by 5. Here 1 minus 2 divided by 5. 4 minus 3 divided by 5. It's lead to 1 by 5. So sacrificing ratio we are calculating. It is plus figure 1 by 5, which means positive in nature. So here partner is sacrificing, isn't it? And next, SEMA's 1 minus 2 divided by 5. In this situation, it leads to minus 1 divided by 5, isn't it? So this is negative figure. It is positive figure, it is negative figure. So as I told you already, that positive figure means this partner is sacrificing, this partner is gaining. So who gained? SEMA gained. Who sacrificed? REMA sacrificed. So in this situation, this who is that? SEMA have to compensate to REMA. REMA will be compensated by SEMA. How the SEMA will compensate to REMA? That amount of goodwill, which means how much amount he lost, he sacrificed, he or she is sacrificed. So we will calculate that, then we will do. Actually, what is the amount of goodwill? That we have to measure it now. Goodwill amount. Goodwill amount they have given clearly over here. How much it is? 75,000 rupees. So 75,000 and into sacrificed 1 by 5, isn't it? 1 by 5 of 75,000 is 15,000 rupees. 15,000 rupees. So straightly you can write that. Who is going to compensate it by whom? So REMA going to compensate it by SEMA. So SEMA's account will be debited by 15,000 and REMA's account will be credited by 15,000, isn't it? So SEMA's account debtor, SEMA's capital account. SEMA's capital account. I hope you understand, my dear students. SEMA's capital account debtor to REMA. How much amount? 15,000. 15,000. Do you have any doubt in it? Okay. And existing profits had that 1 lakh rupees is shared as per their old profit and loss sharing ratio, and we have to calculate for new profit sharing ratio also, you know that. Okay, so in this sense, what is the profit amount? Respective capital accounts is 1 lakh rupees. So that profit going to share. So adjustment of share of profit. So as per old ratio, profit amount going to share REMA and SEMA for both the partners 1 lakh rupees 4:1. 4:1, and new ratio is how much? New ratio is 3:2, isn't it? So 4:1, 3:2. What is the amount? That is 1 lakh rupees. So this 1 lakh rupees will be shared to REMA 4/5 of 1 lakh. How 5 came? 4 plus 1 is 5. 4/5 for REMA, 1/5 for SEMA. So 4/5 means 80,000. 80,000. It is 8, and it is 20,000, isn't it? And for new ratio, 60,000 and 40,000. Can you understand? So in this situation, the difference amount will be 20,000. Here difference amount will be 20,000, isn't it? So REMA's account will be debited by 20,000 and SEMA's account will be credited by 20,000. I hope you understand why we are calculating this. So now you come to the account directly to partners capital account. Partners capital account. Partners capital account for partners, debit side, credit side, and you do particulars and for both the partners, REMA, SEMA, particulars, REMA, SEMA, particulars, REMA, SEMA, their amount, isn't it? Okay. Now this capital account. Okay. What is that beginning balance, opening balance they have given? 5 lakh and 6 lakh, isn't it? Just you read out the problem. In this problem itself, they have given their opening balance 5 lakh and 6 lakhs. So 5 lakh for REMA and 6 lakh for SEMA. Balance brought down. Okay. Then apart from that, already we discussed that about goodwill. Goodwill amount, whose account will be debited how much and whose account will be credited how much. So now we can do 15,000. SEMA's account will be debited by 15,000. So to whom the SEMA going to go? To REMA, isn't it? For SEMA's account will be debited by 15,000 and REMA's account will be credited by 15,000. 15,000 because of SEMA, isn't it? Okay. Next, this profit and loss share, whose account have to be debited? Now we calculated now before few minutes. That is as per that existing profit and loss sharing ratio, extra credited 20,000 for REMA. That extra credited amount will be debited now. So REMA's capital account will be debited by 20,000 and SEMA's capital account will be credited by 20,000. Here deficit credited. Here 20,000 is not credited at present, because we used only old profit sharing ratio. So now whose account will be debited? REMA's capital account will be debited 20,000 rupees, isn't it? REMA's capital account will be debited 20,000 rupees and SEMA's capital account will be credited 20,000 rupees. I hope you understand. Do you have any doubt in it? To SEMA from REMA. Okay. So in this situation we are going to finalize both the sides. Now you can calculate. Already 6 lakh and 20,000. 620 and here 5 lakh and 50,000. 515. So 515, 620. What is the amount? You calculate 5 lakh 15,000 minus 20,000, 4 lakh 95,000. 4,95,000. And here 6,20,000 minus 15,000, 6,05,000. 6,05,000. So this is that. By chance, if goodwill is not written off, what will happen? Or if a new profit sharing ratio found after shared the profit and losses to the partners as per their existing ratio, how we can do this treatment, especially in goodwill. I hope you understand. These all are goodwill, and now we are going to discuss about reserves like accumulated profit and losses. So about it we will discuss.